Hey, everybody. Today I have a very special guest. It's Chris Cleveland with Stars Go Dim. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I'm doing great. I am very excited that you're going to be coming into the Rise FM listening area in 2 weeks.
That's right, on the 12th of February.
And we're planning on being out in Urbana, the Church of the Nazarene. But I want to, before we get to those details, because we do have those on our community calendar, let's talk about you so people understand who you are and what you're going to be bringing. First of all, my husband said, "Where'd the name come from?" He goes, "Stars don't go dim." And I go, I've never asked him that.
If we got real scientific, I think they actually do.
Do
But
they? Oh, because they burn out.
I think they burn. I mean, I hope ours doesn't anytime soon. But yeah, so Stars Go Dim started as a mainstream pop band in 2007, which means I've been doing this a really long time. And the real story is a guy in the band just made the name up, and so it doesn't really mean anything. But when I started doing Christian music, I had to come up with like a real good Jesus answer because everybody asks me that, and so I always felt bad because I was like, I could tell you this answer that sounds right, but like I feel like I'm lying to you. So I'd always say, well, do you want me to lie to you or do you want me to give you a good answer? You know. And so I think, and now somebody needs to do some fact checking here. I think there's a scripture that I found somewhere in Matthew that says like God's promises, like even the stars go dim, but God's promises last forever, kind of thing. It was some sort of paraphrase like that, and I was like, ooh, that kind of works. But like I always felt like I was lying to people when I said it, so I've forgotten the actual scripture at this point, and so now I just tell people, it doesn't really mean anything. I'm sorry.
It doesn't. It's a catchy name. That's what you need to say. You remember it because it's different.
Yeah, all band names are just horrible. Let's be honest.
Right.
Band weird.
You ever seen the game where it's band name or something else? I just
Yeah.
love those games.
In 2007, this is probably over everyone's heads, but it's like when emo, like rock and roll was like a thing. And when they told me the band name, I was like, are we like an emo band? Like, what is this? I don't even understand. But I never thought, at 21, 22 years old that, pushing 40 now, I would still be in the band Stars Go Dim, but here I am. We all are.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. And so you obviously been doing this for a while. You've got a new song that's out right now on our station that is Yes, He Does. I think it's a
Yeah.
fantastic song, by the way.
We've all been through the ringer, right? The last couple of years. And I think if you're anything like me, you've been unemployed or like a huge transition in life. Maybe you've lost a family member to COVID, like I have. I mean, all of these moments that are just tough. And there have been moments when I've just been like, God, are you paying attention? Are you still like doing the things that you've always done? And God has been so faithful, even through tragedy, even through disappointment, even through heartbreak, that I can come back and say, gosh, yes, you've been so faithful. You're still the God who's doing the things that you've always done. And that's really what this song is about. It's not about negating those moments and those hardships, but it's saying, no, God is still there and he's still working and he's not through with us yet. And so I love this song. I love that it's the first release off of my upcoming record. And it's just a hopeful, anthem as we go through these times together.
So tell me about the record and what is coming down the pike. Are you going to be releasing some more music, and give me a snapshot of those?
Yeah, so actually, maybe a day or two before we play in y'all's area, we're releasing the next single off of the record, song called "This Is Love," and then we'll release a couple songs uh, over the next few months, and then at the end of April, we are releasing the whole record. The record's called "Grace in the Wilderness," and honestly, I think it's some of the best music that I've ever put out. I have been done with the record for over a year, and been having to kind of wait to get it out to you guys patiently.
Right.
Um, but I still put it on, and I still love the songs. I'm as proud of this music as I've been of anything I've ever done, and I think you're really gonna love it. So, if you guys come out to the show, I may even play some of these songs that I've never played for anybody before. So, I'm really excited about this music.
Well, I've seen you on social media doing some music right there in that music room, right there with that microphone. So should we get some previews coming up soon if we follow you on social media?
That's right. If you get on Instagram or Facebook or the TikToks, whatever the kids are doing, you can follow me at Stars Go Dim. I'll be putting out little snippets of all of the songs from the record between now and April. We actually did a bunch of videos the other day where I recorded every single song in the record. So it won't be just the songs we're releasing to radio and to Spotify and Apple Music and all that kind of stuff, but you'll be able to get all the deep cuts, everything. And if you like it, you can follow me there and see everything we're up to.
Okay, so now I have to switch here for just a second because I have not heard the new music that you're putting out, but I
Uh-huh.
know that you've had, just like the rest of us, 2 years of a lot less work. So you can actually work at home. So
Yeah.
let me ask you, 2 years ago, you wrote a worship song,
Uh-huh.
Prepare the Way, which love. I downloaded it. I play it for church. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Any more worship stuff coming our way from you?
Yeah. So actually, that song specifically is a song that Bethel Music recorded and put out on their record. So I actually did a version of my own that will be on the record Grace in the Wilderness. It's a little more poppy than theirs is. Um, and then I've had a few songs with like Maverick City that have come
Oh,
out. I've done some versions of those and have songs coming out for other artists as well. So if you followed me at all, this record kind of fits all of those things. So we've got the really poppy music. If you love like Heaven on Earth, we've got songs that are right down that alley. If you love You Are Loved, we've got songs like that. If you love the worship stuff, we've got some worship things, some really soulful things. Yeah, both me cutting them and there's some worship things that other people are cutting and putting out as well that I've been able to be a part of, which is really awesome. We've had time, to sit and do this. So this is my studio at the house, and you can't see it where you're at, but there's like guitars and pianos and everything all around me. And so I have people over here every day writing and get to do that kind of stuff. And I just love it. And I love coming and seeing you guys, but it's nice to get up and like walk upstairs and work too. So it's been a good season.
I bet it's been quite a transition for you to be home a lot more.
It has, and that comes with different, pros and cons. Of course, we're not actually out there working, and so there's a monetary thing to that a lot of us got hit with. But my kids, like I've seen them every day for 2 years, and that never happened before. And there's all of these perspective shifts that I think I was able to get into and say, wow, this is actually an opportunity rather than something I'm losing. So it's been a really sweet time. My wife and I, we celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary this past year. And honestly, the pandemic for us was this time where it brought us together. And our relationship is just awesome. And just trying to lean in to being a dad. And my kids are like right in that awesome age. They're like third, second grade and kindergarten. So we're having a blast. And so that like family time and that shift has been really awesome.
Oh, fantastic. Do they ever go out on the road with you?
Every once in a while, we haven't done the road in so long, and they're all in school, so we every once in a while they come. But we recently got like a letter from the public schools saying we've taken our kids out too many times. So I don't know how much more I can bring them with me. We'll see.
Oh, time to homeschool.
Well, like, you know what? They went to school on their computers for about 2.5 years. So I
They're
think
fine.
an afternoon here and there is okay.
Yeah. Did they like all the snow you guys got hit with a while back?
Oh my gosh. We live right by the school, and the school has kind of a great hill. And I have a Jeep. So any opportunity I can get to put my Jeep in 4-wheel drive is awesome. So we jump in, we go down and sled. The whole neighborhood, all the kids go down there. So they've loved it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. All right. So we're going to see you on February 12th. I'm looking at my calendar up here. It's going to be at the Urbana Church of the Nazarene, which is a really wonderful place. Now, I know that the admission is free,
Mhm.
but there's supposedly this fun after party that
That's
people
right.
can buy tickets for. So we get to hang out with you afterwards, right?
Yeah, we're gonna hang out. You know what I might do is play some of that brand new record for everybody in the after party if you want to come and
Even
do.
better.
We'll hang out and listen to some new tunes and have a good time.
That'll be a blast. And I know that you've got some wonderful openers, Renee, which is a two-girl group that
That's
have been traveling around.
and they are a sweet family. I've known them for a couple of years. They're great. And then a local group.
Yeah, Safe Kept is actually somebody that we've actually had at some of our concerts and good friends of ours. So really looking forward to this evening. Now, if people want to know how to go, how to get tickets, the times, the places, all of that stuff, and those tickets obviously for the VIP because the others are free. That's on our community calendar at risefmohio.com. And bring money anyway, because you're going to be selling merch, right, Chris?
We've got t-shirts and sweatshirts and hats, everything. It's great. I make a joke all the time. I say 100% of proceeds at our merch table go to starving children inside of my house. So every t-shirt you buy helps me out quite a bit. So that's right.
All right. Looking forward to it. Don't forget to follow Chris. It's Stars Go Dim on any social media platform, and always fun to watch some of the stuff you put out and just watching you do life. It's great.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I feel like we're just more friends than anything. And so thank you for playing the music and supporting. And hopefully we'll see you guys at the show.
We'll see you at the show for sure. You'll get to meet my husband.
Yes, I can't wait.
All right. RiseFMOhio.com for all the details on our community calendar.